Fuck, I hate doing these. Fucking embarrass myself. Hi, everybody. Let's take a look at what Michael Della Rocha has to say today.
And I'm here to help you realize that you could save yourself. And you'll have people that pop up on your journey. It's not really just all you, but you have to remember, it's a personal journey, and God will send the people to you that you need. Right? So even where I am at this point, there's people that came in at selected points. But these, ready? These are common everyday life people, not the false idols on the TV. You see all the famous celebrities. I'll help you. I'll tell you how to live your life. You ever know about the fake celebrities that are out there? You know? Yeah, it's important. Joe Piscopo.
I think it's really important for you spiritual people out there. Anybody who's seeking spiritual wisdom. Because I don't know. I'm not, I could be terribly wrong. I could be all wrong about this. I could be wrong that God wants me to share my story with everyone. And let them decide if I'm chosen or if they're living a lie. But no. I got no one. Not a fucking friend in the world. But then again, that's more spiritual than any of these guys. If you want to believe in the Bible, it tells you. When you truly believe in God, this world will hate you. But unfortunately, I still got a job to do, whether you hate me or not. Never push myself on anybody, but maybe I can try to explain that, like Michael's title today. Timelines converge between two worlds. The event 2023. And he tells you that the real spiritual people, they aren't hounding you for Patreons and stuff like that. I'm telling you right now. Like, if you got a spiritual guru who's teaching you how to manifest so you can have that Lamborghini or that house or whatever it is that you want, they tell you they can clink into your mind and you can make anything you want happen. Why don't you go and check out their net worth before they got famous or whatever they want to call it on the TikTok, on the YouTube, on the Facebook, whatever. Why don't you see what their net worth was before you bought into their story and you made their dreams come true? Because you're paying them. It's not the way spirituality works. It's not something you can purchase. But everybody else thinks that it is. I don't know. What do I do? I know some of you guys are watching my videos because I see I have a few views. Not many, but I get a few views. No one will say anything. I tried getting a hold of John Nolan from Inspired. Hey, show me where I'm wrong, bud. I don't want to make an idiot out of myself. Come on, help me out. Bare Bones Productions. Kim Iverson. This fighter. This is good. Because at the beginning, I didn't even realize I was having a spiritual awakening. I was just teetering on whether I wanted to be here or not. I contacted this fighter who said that he had the same ideas and that he got over it, and I reached out to him and he didn't really help neither. Nothing. Really gave me nothing. actually made himself look like the fucking victim. Because then I notice on his page afterwards, he's like, hey, anybody needs mental health help? I'm here. I'm your guy. I'm here for you. No, you're not, dude. Michael the Joker Guyman, you are not the dude that you say you are. You're fake as fuck, and I can prove it. Just like I can prove my whole journey. You all know what the Matrix is? It's the lies. The lies that are created from the top and the ones that you spin. That's the Matrix. Like, no wonder no one can get on board on fucking looking for God. Because everybody's got their own ideas and they ain't ready to budge at all. They are not willing to go look for the answers themselves because these twits think that they already have all the answers. Because if you go on TikTok, you got a million different people talking a million different ways. Christians or non-Christians. The way I look at it as a Christian, and I'm not religious, so nobody take me as religious. I know I'm having a tough time because I'm willing to believe that some tomfoolery has happened because I believe that they're trying to destroy us now. So what makes you think that back in history they weren't messing with stuff? Like, it's no wonder nobody knows what to believe because there's so much out there. And that might be by design. We're supposed to be with God, and God is love. God is love. And the only way to have true love is to have the truth. Because if you don't know the truth about your life, you can never have any true love. Because it's all a lie. But no one's willing to accept that. I come on here, I can't even sleep at night anymore. I know that kids are being hurt. And I punish myself all day because all these people say, don't pay attention to what's going on. Don't pay attention to what's going on. It'll only hurt you. No, it won't. Should motivate you. It should freaking make you look for the truth. Try and figure out, because if there's children being hurt, you need to do something. I don't know why it's so hard. Like, if you don't want to look for Jesus Christ, look for the truth. Same thing. Maybe you get to God the same way. By searching for the truth. And knowing that there's a higher power. I don't understand. I can't figure out how people don't think that there's not a creator. Like, did we just come here from, like, nothing? Like, we just supposed to believe a bang happened? Well, what started that bang? Was it a creator? If it was a bang, was it a creator that created the bang? Y'all know. None of you want to tell me, though. I don't know. Like, it's all about money. If your spirituality is costing you, you might be seeking the wrong person. I'm not saying all of them. Only these people know in their hearts. But when I see these guys all dressed, maybe this is my problem. One guy who actually talked to me on TikTok tells me I'm too raw. I'm not polished enough. So maybe if I go buy these little fucking outfits that they all wear or whatever, and try and look the part, and I change my videos so I have graphics and all of this stuff. And that's not me. And I'm lying to you. And I'm not willing to lie. I'll always be me. Because if I'm not me, then I'm not serving God. Spirituality to me is it's so easy. Be kind. Don't let anybody push you around. Treat others as you would want to be treated. If someone's acting like an idiot around you, if they're not bothering you, maybe you don't worry, as long as they're not hurting anybody. But if someone's an idiot to you, would you want to know if you're an idiot? Maybe you should tell them. I'm tired of being like actual victims. Like, I've learned a lot off of TikTok. It's nasty, but I've learned a lot. If you are probably truly a victim, people will come after you. They are so nasty. So nasty. And then I have to watch someone like Nicole Arbour. Ooh, because sometimes she says some true stuff, but she mixes it in with a lot of lies. Like, Nicole Arbour, if people are harassing you and coming after you, press charges on them. Stop looking for the money. End the problems. And if you are the victim and you have access on the Candace Owens show, you should probably say their names because you have the truth. But if you don't have the truth, that's what I mean. I don't know. It's a messed up world out there. A lot of women selling their souls just to be on TikTok. Tell me that they're not. Because if you gotta sell your body to make a living, good on you. This means you don't have too much up here. You can say you're smart and you can have all the clever, witty shows you want to have on TikTok. But if it's your body and your looks that are selling you, and it's not really the talent, guess what, sweetheart? You sold your soul for nothing. But hey, that's just me. I might be wrong. Then again, everybody thinks that, like, you talk like this and you have your opinions and your thoughts, and everybody thinks that spirituality or Christianity is supposed to be this harsh, nasty thing where you have to fall in line. No, it's exactly the opposite. You have to be willing to move forward no matter how hard it is. I hate doing these videos. I'm a 50-year-old man who's chasing around country rap stars saying he's chosen. And thinking that Kanye West, a guy that I didn't even like, is chosen. But here's the thing, I think he is. I want you guys to think about all your favorite stars, because I know a lot of you are going to be like. But here's the deal. If Hollywood's as bad as they say it is, they all know. They all know. So is Keanu Reeves the sweetheart that he says he is? Is Ryan Reynolds the sweetheart that he says he is? Maybe. Does he turn a blind eye to what's going on? Maybe. That would make him just as guilty, knowing that children are being hurt and they don't care as long as they get to live their life. So they're all guilty in my eyes, except for the ones that are coming out. And there's not too many of them. Like Jim Brewer, that guy's awake, I think. He knows what's going on. But it's going to take all of us to make a change. But that's the thing. Like, I watched this thing where my Trudeau, he's in Hamilton right now. And I was so proud of my people sitting there just. But then I thought about it. They're heckling him. And he's smiling and he's waving and he's, because they're doing exactly what he wants them to do. He wants them angry. He wants them to want a civil war. Just like Joe Biden wants in America. Why do you think they're taking away all the guns? Because once you can't fight back, like, watch this video. Look at all the police. And guess what, boys? Guess what? SWAT, you're not going to do well after this life, I don't think. Because if you're protecting this tyrant and you're doing this to protect you and your family or benefit, while the rest of the world or the rest of Canada has to suffer, you have to live with that. Was it worth the hour that you got paid extra or whatever it was to guard Justin Trudeau when you know that's not the right thing to do? But a lot of yous aren't even like that. You got such an ego that you think you can rule over people and you can do whatever you want. It's a chance for you to put your power on people. There's a lot of good cops and there's a lot of bad cops. See, this is the thing. I think we need to go to our cops to find out who the good ones are, because our RCMP, bunch of shitheads, just like the FBI, CIA, if they're all owned, who do we go to? I say we go to our police. But then again, you look and you hear about all this stuff like going on in Detroit, like all this human trafficking, and that the police might be involved. Like, who do we trust anymore? Like, you can check this story out for yourself. There's a manhunt for some guy who does human trafficking, and somehow they think there's like police involved, and it's pretty sad. You police, have fun on this earth, because guess what? People who touch children, hurt children, or no children are being hurt, not doing anything about it, what do you think happens after this life? Hope you enjoy your job, boys. Hope you enjoy your job. I hope being a big man and pushing people around, because guess what? There's videos of you guys. There's videos of you guys. And once everybody knows it's the Great Awakening, you guys have to live with the fact that you've been filmed being tyrants, just like Justin Trudeau. You're no better than him because you protected him. How's that make you feel? Was it worth it? But don't worry, the system that he and his little pals have been creating forever put you in the situation where you have to do that, where you feel like you have to do that. Because if not, they'll take everything from you. It'll all be gone. Banks. I saw this guy, military guy. The bank told him, Scotia Bank told him, no more. We don't want you anymore. Someone who had fought for our country or was willing to die for our country. I can't remember if he fought for the country, but was willing to die for the country. That's the way he's treated for asking questions. When we're not allowed to ask questions, you might want to ask why we're not allowed to ask questions. You might want to ask why, when we ask certain questions, do we get censored? Because like I've always said, you never censor. People will truly tell you who they are sooner or later. I can prove that. Like, I'm concerned, like this whole thing. like with Dagburn and Psychobabble, and like I think it's just to show the world, like the average person, how they're not safe. On how many lies. Like if I went through and did a Dagburn lie count, I don't know. I think she'd be pretty high. And that Psychobabble is so bent on just hating. Just hating. Based off of a murder case that Upchurch, the Kylie Rodney case. But apparently it wasn't a murder or whatever. I don't know. I don't want to tick Psychobabble off, but Upchurch made references to it. Offered $100,000 to help. Did all this stuff. But he called out a lot of suspect stuff. Like that police department looked suspect. The tow truck driver looked suspect. The inspector looked suspect. We know that the Ventures for Purpose are definitely suspect now. Zanime was suspect. Ronnie was suspect. The other purple lighted guy, Ahmed or whatever his name was, he was definitely suspect. It was all suspect. And you expect Ryan not to ask questions. Like that tow truck driver. I'm sorry, if I'm a tow truck driver and I'm picking up a young girl and she's trying to ask me how to use the seatbelt, I think I might call the police and say, I don't know, but I think this girl might be in trouble because she's not right in the head. Like if she's been driving for this long and she's trying to I have to teach her how to put a seatbelt on, I probably shouldn't leave and I should probably call the cops just to make sure. But no, everybody's just like, oh, that's normal. I don't know. You look at Ukraine, Xaname, getting her family out of there. I'm not saying nothing. She's military, too, on top of this. Ukraine, Brazov Battalion. A lot of human trafficking. I see a lot of meat girls from Ukraine now and all this other stuff. They're like, Ukraine's like a dirty, 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 dirty country. Like, read about it before I went to war on before Russia invaded it. Take some reads on how Ukraine was doing before that. But like, why wouldn't Zanime just stand right up to Ryan? Like, if you have the truth and you're military and man, you can fight if you have the truth. But no, her feelings always got hurt. Feelings are getting hurt. There's a reason for it. Somebody's got something to hide. But that's just me. Oh boy, what to do? I don't know. I gotta go.